We are in lesson 313. This is a review lesson where I will dictate real words. The words will represent the 5 vowel groups that we have already learned. Let me review those 5 vowel groups. Vowel group 1 is when a word has one vowel in it followed by a consonant. In that instance, the vowel will represent its short sound. Vowel group 2 is when you have one vowel in a word and it comes at the end of the word. In that instance, the vowel will represent its long sound. Vowel group 3 is the silent E rule. The silent E serves as a signal that the vowel that comes in the word before the silent E is going to represent its long sound. We underline the silent E to indicate it is silent, and we place a 3 directly under the vowel that represents its long sound. Vowel group 4 is when 2 vowels join together and form a team, and the first vowel represents its long sound. And finally, vowel group 5 is when a vowel plus R join together and form a team, and the sound they represent is not long or short, but rather a special sound. So we have 9 rows of words. I'm going to dictate those words to you and identify the individual sounds within each of the words. And you will write the word down as I dictate the word, and then at the end, it's important that you mark the word. And when I say mark the word, that means to underline any consonant or vowel teams in the word. If you have a silent E at the end of the word, underline it. If a letter represents its second sound, double underline it. And finally, associate a vowel group number with the vowel in each of these words that represents a sound. So we begin now with row 1. The first word is splint. Splint. He had to wear a splint on his arm to protect it. Splint. And this word has 6 sounds. S, p, l, I, n, t. Splint. Now once you've spelled the word, pause the video for just a moment to make sure you've spelled it correctly. Now analyze the word for all the various elements I just outlined. And then once you've marked the word, advance the video screen to the next window. And in this instance, the only thing you need to do to mark the word is to associate vowel group 1 with this word because you have one vowel in the word followed by a consonant. Therefore, we know the I is going to represent its short sound. The next word is sport. Sport. Please be a sport about this. Sport. This has 4 sounds. S, p, or, t. Sport. Now mark the word and then advance the screen. Sport. Here we have OR as a vowel group 5 team representing the sound OR. The next word is speech. Speech. She gave a very long and somewhat boring speech. Speech. 4 sounds. S, p, e, ch. Speech. Mark the word. Speech. Here 2 vowels join together, form a team. The first vowel represents its long sound according to vowel group 4. Seal. Seal. The seal at the zoo was very cute. Seal. 3 sounds. S, e, l. Seal. Mark the word. Seal. Fresh. Fresh. The produce here is very fresh. Fresh. 4 sounds. F, r, e, sh. Fresh. Fresh. Row 2. Fern. Fern. I have a fern that I grow by the window. Fern. 3 sounds. F, n. Fern. Mark the word. Fern. Here we have a vowel followed by R. That's vowel group 5. ER represents the sound Now we have 4 teams that all represent the exact same sound. ER, IR, EAR, and UR. So that presents a spelling challenge for people when they're spelling these words that contain one of these sounds, because there's no way you can hear it phonetically which team to use to spell the word correctly, because they all make exactly the same sound, those four teams. The only way that you can learn to spell correctly the words in that category is to memorize them. Unfortunately, there's no other way around that. So just be aware of that does present a challenge in English for spelling words. The next word is flint. Flint. He had an old flint musket that they used hundreds of years ago. Flint. And this has 5 sounds. F, l, I, n, t. Flint. Mark the word. Flint. Bloke. Bloke. That bloke has a bad attitude. Bloke. 4 sounds. B, l, o, k. Bloke. Mark the word. Bloke. Here we have a silent E at the end of the word. The silent E serves as a signal that the first vowel is going to represent its long sound. We underline the E to indicate it is silent. The number, the vowel group number, goes directly under the vowel that represents the sound in any word. And also, as a reminder, we never write numbers under consonants or consonant teams, only under vowels that represent sounds. The next word is lark. Lark. He pulled the prank as a lark. Lark. 3 sounds. L, R, K. Lark. Mark the word. Lark. Hi. Hi. I just want to say hi to everyone. Hi. 2 sounds. H, I. Hi. Mark the word. Hi. Here we have 1 vowel at the end of the word. Therefore, the I is going to represent its long sound, according to vowel group 2. Row 3. Squirt. Squirt. The child had a squirt gun. Squirt. 5 sounds. S. Second and third sounds qu, t. Squirt. Mark the word. Squirt. Shaft. Shaft. A shaft of light fell on the floor. Shaft. 4 sounds. Sh, a, f, t. Shaft. Mark the word. Shaft. Swipe. Swipe. Swipe your card in the machine. Swipe. 4 sounds. S, w, I, p. Swipe. Mark the word. Swipe. Slate. Slate. Let's wipe the slate clean. Slate. 4 sounds. S, l, a, t. Slate. Mark the word. Slate. Charm. Charm. She has a great deal of charm. Charm. 3 sounds. Ch, r, m. Charm. Mark the word. Charm. Row 4. Drank. Drank. We drank some cold iced tea. Drank. 5 sounds. D, r, a, k. Drank. Mark the word. Drank. Now here the letter N represents its second sound. Remember, the second sound for N is the same sound that the NG team represents. The letter N will represent its second sound when it's followed by the sound K. Me. Me. It's all about me. Me. 2 sounds. E. Me. Mark the word. Me. Cheap. Cheap. I can get that for a very cheap price. Cheap. 3 sounds. Ch. E. P. Cheap. Mark the word. Cheap. This word has a vowel team EA where the E is representing its long sound. So we put the 4 under the EA. CH is a consonant team, so we underline it, but we never put a number under a consonant or consonant team. Spark. Spark. My spark plug in the car needs to be replaced. Spark. 4 sounds. S, P, R, K. Spark. Mark the word. Spark. Trash. Trash. It's time to take out the trash. Trash. 4 sounds. T, R, A, sh. Trash. Mark the word. Trash. Row 5. Spoke. Spoke. We spoke yesterday. Spoke. 4 sounds. S, P, O, K. Spoke. Mark the word. Spoke. Boat. Boat. The boat sank in the middle of the lake. Boat. 3 sounds. B, O, T. Boat. Mark the word. Boat. Lord. Lord. He is the Lord of the castle. Lord. 3 sounds. L, or, D. Lord. Mark the word. Lord. Mule. Mule. The mule was stubborn. Mule. 3 sounds. M, U, L. Mule. Mark the word. Mule. Trend. Trend. The trend in fashion is changing all the time. Trend. 5 sounds. T, R, E, N, D. Trend. Mark the word. Trend. Row 6. Fist. Fist. He made a fist. Fist. 4 sounds. F, I, S, T. Fist. Mark the word. Fist. Go. Go. It's time to go. Go. 2 sounds. G, O. Go. Mark the word. Go. Heat. Heat. The heat was oppressive. Heat. 3 sounds. H, E, T. Heat. Mark the word. Heat. Plank. Plank. The carpenter placed the plank on the hole in the building. Plank. 5 sounds. P, L, A, N, K. Plank. Mark the word. Plank. Here again we have N followed by the sound K, so N is representing its second sound. Birch. Birch. The birch tree grows in the northern forests. Birch. 3 sounds. B, ch. Birch. Mark the word. Birch. Row 7. Stove. Stove. The stove is hot. Stove. 4 sounds. S, T, O, V. Stove. Mark the word. Stove. Shell. Shell. We found a shell on the beach. Shell. 3 sounds. Sh, E, L. Shell. Mark the word. Shell. Here is the floss rule in effect because we have a word that ends in F, L, or S, and there's a short vowel directly in front of it, so we double the F, L, or S in such a situation. Burst. Burst. He burst on the scene. Burst. 4 sounds. B, S, T. Burst. Mark the word. Burst. While. While. While you were gone, we cleaned the room. While. 3 sounds. W, I, L. While. Mark the word. While. No. No. The answer is still no. No. Two sounds. N, O. No. Mark the word. No. Row 8. Joke. Joke. The joke is on you. Joke. Three sounds. J, O, K. Joke. Mark the word. Joke. Bland. Bland. This soup tastes bland. Bland. Five sounds. B, L, A, N, D. Bland. Mark the word. Bland. Smoke. Smoke. I see smoke on the horizon. Smoke. Four sounds. S, M, O, K. Smoke. Mark the word. Smoke. Thirst. Thirst. I have a great thirst. Thirst. Four sounds. S, T. Thirst. Mark the word. Thirst. Squeak. Squeak. There is a squeak on the third step. Squeak. Five sounds. S. Second and third sounds. Qua, E, K. Squeak. Mark the word. Squeak. Row 9. Split. Split. Let's split up and search for the keys. Split. Five sounds. S, P, L, I, T. Split. Mark the word. Split. Green. Green. I love the color green. Green. Four sounds. G, R, E, N. Green. Mark the word. Green. Farm. Farm. The farm sits up on top of a hill. Farm. Three sounds. F, R, M. Farm. Mark the word. Farm. Meek. Meek. He has a very meek personality. Meek. Three sounds. M, E, K. Meek. Mark the word. Meek. Our last word, foe. Foe. He is our friend, not our foe. Foe. Two sounds. F, O. Foe. Mark the word. Foe. This completes the dictation of words from lesson 313.